Y'all just seeing.
And we are go.
TGI Free, what's good, my brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I can't complain, man. You know,
Oh, this shit.
I was blessed to be able to wake up this morning, and I continue to try to spread that same energy throughout my day.
For sure. For sure.
Man, so you know, you're here with the Straight Official family. It's good to have you. You know what I'm saying? I am DJ Double XL 88.7 FM, the People's Radio, also Street Gems Radio, West Coast Fleet Radio. Tune in, press
Yes.
play. Also California Fleet DJs. Um, I'm here with my Straight Official family, and we're gonna interview you. We're gonna play your music, and then we're gonna get some feedback from the family. We're gonna have a bunch of other people probably tapping in, but just rock with me, and we're gonna get this thing popping.
For sure.
All right. So, first question I have to ask is, you know, what's a day in the life like with TGI Free?
Day in the life with TGI Free, man. Pretty much waking up, getting the kids situated so they can go to school. That's probably the main thing, making sure my wife is good, making sure she good to do what she need to do, and then pretty much just getting to it, man. Getting to the bag, man. Starting off my day, and pretty much, man, just whatever I can do to get some money. Pretty much what I'm doing, man, so I can make sure these lights stay on and these bills stay paid.
Absolutely, man. So, when it comes to the music, you know, I got my family here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and just how you got started in the rap game?
um, how I got started in the rap game, man, is pretty much, man, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's unique, but I know a lot of people, they all say, "Oh, I've been rapping since I was a kid." But when I say that, I really mean that. Even if it was gibberish or me just making noise, because my brother actually played the drums. My brother actually made beats. So I grew up seeing a lot of the local artists come to the house, getting beats made, or just coming in freestyling. I was the kid that my big cousins and uncles and all that used to, hey, spit something. That was always me. So that's pretty much how I got my first bug with the music. And then just when I first heard that mystical, unpredictable album from there, I just was, I was like, yeah, I got to do this. So
All
that's
right,
pretty much man, just being around my big brother.
right. So, when was the first legitimate time you got to either actually record or perform?
First time I got to record was 2007. 2007. Um, my guy, Lil Skip, he he helped me. I used to always freestyle, and he told me like, bro, you got to write something down. And he helped me write my first verse. And from there, he took me to the studio. It was a studio called Dapper Styles Entertainment. He took me there, man, and I recorded my first verse to the Gucci Mane Lemonade beat. That was the first thing I ever
Okay.
rapped on and actually recorded in the official studio.
Right. What was the response like to that?
Man, the response was actually better than what I thought because I was nervous in the mug, and just because I was known for playing ball at that time.
Right.
So the response was good though, man. Everybody was out, man. You went crazy, and plus everybody knew me from freestyling at the lunch table, so they kind of was already hit. But just the insecurities of it being my first time in the actual studio, kind of had me, nervous a little bit.
Okay. So when you go into the studio, you know what I'm saying, you get with your producer, your brother, whatever, you get with the beat. You know, what
Mhm.
is your process? You know what I'm saying, of how you execute when you get onto a track?
Um, oh, my process, man. Usually my process is I'm give you everything. I gotta have water,
Right.
probably some hot tea. If not some hot tea, just some type of tea. When I go to the studio, I like to have my song already written, already done. Um, go in there, record it, then let the engineer start mixing and doing this thing, and then I pretty much just sit not too far from the engineer and try to catch things that I may want to change. So when I first go through and record it, normally I don't really change nothing until I listen to the song again after stepping out the booth. And then that's when I'll be like, hey, can you add this? Or hey, can I go and change this word? Can I do this different? So normally I usually 10 times out of 10, I like to have my song already written out before I go to the studio.
No doubt. So when you think about you as an artist, you know what I'm saying? What type of artist do you aspire to collaborate with? Either artist or producer, or you know what I'm saying, just have be on your tracks.
Uh Man, artists I like to collaborate with. Man,
It
and
could be
really
old or new too.
honestly,
It could be dead or alive too.
Dead or Alive. Oh, Dead or Alive would be Tupac hands down.
A-
Um
AI Tupac, huh?
Nah, fact. If I can bring it back, yeah. Long as the family is okay with it, I
Right.
don't need to be getting sued. But nah, man, Tupac, DMX, because them is two people that inspired me. But man, to be honest with you, really anybody, man, because I'm a dude who just appreciate art. So even if it's the person that's not the most lyrical or just has a nice sound, I want to just collaborate with everybody, man. I want to tap into the R&B scene as well. I want to do songs with Khalid. Just different things like that, man. It's really anybody who's willing to work, man. I'm not too picky when it comes to that for real.
Okay. So if you were to say that you have a message, that you're trying to put out there, you know what I'm saying, with your
Mhm.
music, what would be TGI Free's message?
Uh, PGI Free message is basically in the name. It's my name is thank God it's free. And when I say that, I mean basically saying you gotta, if you appreciate my music, you appreciate my art I put out, thank God for it. You know what I'm saying? He the one that put me here. So everything that I put in the music, whether the good times, the bad times, the sad times, the lit times, you got to thank God for it. I'm thanking God for even giving me the voice or giving me the talent to be able to put this music together, and get into my bag like I do. So that's kind of the message, even if it is, I'm thanking God for even letting me, if it is a song that's more dark, gets a little more edgy, I'm glad I'm able to paint that picture. I'm able to paint that picture in my music instead of going out and crashing out and doing something stupid. I'd rather do it in my music than to actually go out and physically do something dumb that can cause me to throw my life away at this point. Like I said, I'm a grown man, so I'd rather put it in the music at this point. I done did all the dumb stuff. So
That's right. So that segues actually right into my next question. So how did you come up with the name TGI Free? And did you have any other names before you had the name TGI Free? You like, I ain't gonna tell him.
all right, so I got a long list of names.
Give me at least three.
Uh,
Give me at least three.
okay, I give you three. I give you three that was the most impactful. When I first started rapping, my first name was D Slick.
Okay, okay, okay.
D Slick. Then went just the Slick. Then it went to Slick the Stuntman. Uh, Free, because my last name is Freeman. So when I played ball, my nickname was Free. And then how I got TGI Free was I was about to drop a freestyle to that OT Genesis, that Coco. And I was going to do a series and I was going to drop it every Friday. So I'm like, at first originally it was like, okay, just like a TGIF series, TGIF series. And then um, my little brother, Tyree, he was like, bro, why don't you just change it to TGI Free? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make that my name. I was like, I'm gonna rebrand, and the new movement gonna be TGI Free, and it's just stuck, and that's how it's been going ever since.
No doubt. So what do you think of the current state of the music being put out right now, and how you as an artist fit into that vibration?
The current state of music, I love the current state of music because I feel like it's a lane for everybody. Griselda has made a new lane for the boom bap. You know what I'm saying? It's giving them a voice again where they're able to go on tours and do their thing. The overseas bag is giving our giving our pioneers a way to keep making revenue and keep making money. Then of course you got the new sound where the guys are being more melodic, which is getting us into a broader audience as far as being accepted in different areas, you know, like the Super Bowl and things like that. Then you even got people that's mixing the rap with the country now. Like, man, me personally, I appreciate it, man. I feel like it's broadened. The horizons are getting bigger for hip hop, man, and you know, I salute it, man. So I like the way it's going because I feel like it's a lane for everybody. I feel like nobody is getting left out right now. It's money for everybody.
Okay. So let's get to, you know, TGI Free. So we got some music from you, you know what I'm saying, that you brought to us. We definitely gonna get to that. But how did you come up with this particular piece and what was your inspiration?
Man, my inspiration really was just I felt like I had to get an identity, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knows me, even from, like I said, playing ball, they knew I was from the Far East Side. I always Far East Side is because I got a lot of homies from the West Side because I actually graduated from a West Side school. And that's kind of been, you know, that's kind of been what I've been known for. And I was just thinking of a way I could introduce myself to new people with this new buzz that I'm getting. And, you know, what better way than to tell people where I'm from? You know, that's why you'll see on the song, some of the first words I say is first things first, man, let's get this understood, you know. And then from there I'll go on and tell people where I'm from. So that's kind of how I came up with the concept, was just giving myself an identity and letting people know when you see me, just know the Far East Side's in the building.
Well, looking forward in hindsight, is this going to be just a single or is there a project that this is gonna go into?
It's technically the single of a project. I dropped an EP called Set You Free. And honestly, I made a single by default because I was performing it and people just kept,
kept
people
saying
just kept,
yeah. You got to play that one song.
Yep. Kept coming up to me like, hey, bro, why that song ain't now, bro? That's the one. That's the one. You know, because to be honest with you, I'm more so of a rapper that has a flow and has bars. This one's more slow pace and kind of more to the point. So it's actually a different, not necessarily a different sound because I love samples, but I actually rapped in a different cadence on this one. But it kind of was made a single by default, man. People just loved it. So I had to start pushing it.
All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to hop off the screen. I'm going to have you do a short drop letting everybody know you rock with the Straight Official magazine. We're going to get into your song, and then we're going to come back and give us some feedback. Let's go.
All right, so what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is TGI Free. You about to get into my single, Far East Side Free. Make sure y'all tap in. It is on all streaming services. It is called Far East Side Free from the Set You Free EP. This is TGI Free. Let's go.
Something you wanna say. Talking is the only way. Rap on. Rap on. 'Cause whatever all you do, oh, you got to do your thing.
First things first, man, let's get this understood. From the Far East, so I wish a nigga would. Touching on the steel while she clutching on the wood. Cause I'm out here serving in another nigga hood. I told him I've been going hard, count money all day. Made a play with soft, but I can't serve you on a Sunday. One way, if you step, it's gon' end one way. Chopstick, cock it back, it seem like Beyonce, I got them shitty, so they nervous. Nike Tech, I ran up 30 playing serving. Ain't got no hustle, cut them off, no burdens. It's all love about my family, I'm purging. Taking losses, so we up the meter. Homes get the waving, they catching bodies like cheerleaders. Ain't trust these hoes, they set you up, unstable creatures. Bro, this game cold, he mixing white, that Derek Jeter.
Something you wanna say. Talking is the only way. Rap on. Rap on. 'Cause whatever all you do, oh, you
First things first, man, let's get this understood. From the Far East, so I wish a nigga would. Touching on the steel while she clutching on the wood. Cause I'm out here serving in another nigga hood. I told him I've been going hard, count money all day. Made a play with soft, but I can't serve you on a Sunday. One way, if you step, it's gon' end one way. Chopstick, cock it back, it seem like Beyonce,
All right. If there is anybody in the room at this particular time that has questions or comments for TGI Free, please come off mute and proceed. Anybody?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jay Mill with 10th Letter Media and StraightOfficial.com. We celebrate hip hop, lifestyle, and culture. I want to thank TGI Free for joining the call today, brother. It's dope to have you on here, fam.
What's going on, man? Appreciate you.
Man, appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate what you've been doing for the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Indianapolis has been on fire, you know what I'm saying, with all the talent that's been running rampant here, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to ask a couple of questions before I throw it back to the Straight Official family, man. So I initially got my first introduction to you when you performed during the NBA All-Star Weekend here in Indianapolis, man. You had an energy that was unmatched on that stage. There were a number of different artists that I heard throughout the course of that event, to where, you know, once you went and took that stage, you know, it was evident that you were going to be, you know, commanding that whole entire performance, man. So I kind of wanted to talk about the cipher that made its rounds here in Indianapolis that kind of got us some infamy on a couple of aspects, but I wanted to talk more about the Redeem team. You and about 4 other MCs in Indianapolis, you know what I'm saying, dropped that second cipher, man. And just want to talk about what was the overall energy going into that cipher, man, and what were you guys trying to establish in regards to, you know, Indianapolis artists?
As far as me, what I was trying to establish, just speaking for myself, was I was just trying to show people I can get into that rap bag. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people know me. When a lot of people see me, the way I dress, the way I carry myself, they instantly think, you know, just another street rapper or something like that. But I wanted to show them, like, no, I do this. Like, this is what I come from. You know, for me, it wasn't trying to crap on the other cipher or nothing like that. I really was just trying to, you know, show people what I can do for real, for real.
You definitely close it out like Mike Jordan in Game 6, man. That was a really dope cipher, man. Still making numbers, man. It's just incredible.
Man, appreciate it.
Just to kind of briefly talk about, you know what I'm saying, your projects, man. As far as production, like I know, like I said, there's a number of different producers here in the city, man. Who all did you tap out to help to develop that song that we just heard?
The song you just heard is a song from A-Cliff Vibes. He's actually from down south. And man, it's a situation where, man, I try to tell every artist, make sure you pay attention to them producers that be in your inbox on Instagram. I know it can get annoying, but tap in with them, man, because that's where a lot of my beats come from. It come from me tapping in with the people that are in my inbox and stuff like that. That's where a lot of it come from. But for the most part, usually who does all of my beats is usually Zero, the producer. But for the most part, that one was made by A-Cliff Vibes. And I actually met him through Instagram.
No doubt, man. And my final question to you, man, do you got any visuals that's going on for this song right here, or any visuals that's coming off your upcoming project?
So right now, man, for that one, I just got a mic drop video that I dropped to it. I haven't dropped it on YouTube, but it is on my social media at I am TGI Free. Every visual that I have on my social media right now is all about to be uploaded to YouTube. After my next recent performance, which is Streets, I'll be at Hi-Fi Indie August 24th at 10:50 p.m. After that actual performance, I'll be dropping everything on YouTube that I have already posted on social media. And actually that same weekend, that Saturday, August 24th, I will be shooting a visual to Far East Side Free. An official video.
we definitely looking forward to Trees, man, coming up. We're looking forward to Art in the Park as well, man. Big things going on in Naptown, man. And like I
Yeah,
said,
it's
you
going
keep
up.
your gears and continuing to helping to forward the culture here, man. It is definitely fantastic, man. So I'm tuned in. I'm definitely a fan. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back over to my man Double XL. Again, this is your boy Jay
Appreciate it.
com. We celebrate hip hop, lifestyle, culture. Get some.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, appreciate you, Jay Mills. If anybody at this time has any questions or comments, let me know. Come off mute, put it on down. Let's go.
Well, that would be me, Double XL, DJ Pink Diamond, representing the state of Virginia and now Straight Official Magazine. But TGI free. I was trying to say that name, almost got tongue twisted. So I'm definitely got to practice TGI free. I like your
Yeah.
sound. I thought I was listening at first when the track came on. This is what I gathered. I thought it was going to be like an Afro beat. Then you switched it up to rap, and then you left me at funk at the end. I was like, okay, so maybe that's funk rap. You know what I'm saying? So I like it, I do like it. It was definitely
I
different for
appreciate it.
me. But I have a question now. I see you're a
Yes, sir.
family man, you're trying to make that bread for your kids and your family. What
Mhm,
if you were not doing music?
uh-huh.
What would you be doing and why?
I will be in sales. I'll be in sales. Because I'm an estimator now. Um, me and my couple of my guys that I grew up with, we do restoration. So I would definitely be involved in business. I'll probably be involved in the sales portion of the business. And that'd probably what it'd be somewhere in sales.
Okay, okay. Because I always say people always gotta have another strong passion backup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Me, I do a whole lot of things from DJing to modeling to being an entrepreneur to I work a real job, be struggling, but I work a real job too,
I know that's right.
but that's
I mean, I
good.
tell
So,
everybody, you got to do what you got to do.
of course, definitely. Now, have you started doing any like city or state tours?
It's crazy. I literally just made a post and I said that's the next step. The next step is me moving around. I can say when I first started hitting the ground running with the music, I did a lot of. I went to South Bend. I performed in Notre Dame with Waka Flocka, Fort Wayne, Danville. So I did a couple of cities in Indiana. But then I started focusing on Indianapolis again. But the next step is me, trying to get more in tune with the Midwest. Period.
Well, you can't just forget about the East Coast now or the West Coast. You're gonna have to
So
start picking a city
yeah,
every other month, a state every other month. You just can't
for sure.
just stay on that side. We want to see you too. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But
Yeah.
I will say,
Listen, let me tell you something though.
uh-huh.
Managing artists in the past, I always try to tell artists, you're in your city. Most of the times you can come back, right? The
Yeah.
first thing you do is go on and get out the box. Go on and say, all right, my first trip, we're going to California.
Hmm.
California, that'll be your first trip,
Hmm.
and then another couple of months, where can I go that really need to hear this sound? So then
Hmm.
you're gonna bring it to Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So just think about always stepping out the box, not just trying to focus on your city or your state. Get out there because if you don't make appearances in person, we're not gonna know who you are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
And that's the most important thing is let me see you live. Let me get to shake your hand and then
Hmm.
I can spread the news to other Virginians. Hey, let's get TGI free at this venue or that venue. So think
Yeah.
about that, okay? That's
We'll
all.
do.
Just
We'll do.
but I'm definitely rocking with you. I'm gonna listen to it when I go. I'm going to a birthday party today, so what I'm gonna do is blast it in my truck because that's how I like to
Okay.
listen to tracks first. And if I
Same
can feel
here.
it, well, as soon as I get in the truck, if I can start bouncing my head and feeling that vibe,
Yeah.
it's a winner. So you'll be added to my playlist, and you may be added to all 13 stations that I have on the radio.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, Double XL, back to you.
All right, appreciate you, Pink Donna. All right, say at this point, I'm gonna close the questions unless nobody has anything else to say. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, this particular here track is a straight banger, bro. Like,
Appreciate it.
first of all, see, I'm all about my music. Way deep in the back, got that Big Daddy Kane mystique, because they sampled that for Smooth Operator. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Way back in the day. But the way you hit the beat, the sound of it, the way you spit your cadence is like different than what's out there. But it's so hot in the sense of hearing something new as far as this type of track goes, because man, this could go, bro. This is a hit single, period, point
I
blank.
appreciate it.
I'm myself gonna put this in rotation, 88.7 this week, going in all week, period,
I appreciate it.
period. You know what I mean? And I feel like I need to continue to stay tapped in with you because I
For
definitely
sure.
want some other music from you. I want to get the DJ pack, you know what I'm saying, with the acapella, the instrumental, the clean, the dirty version. I need that for all my DJs because I'm exposed the entire West Coast to this joint and abroad. So, I feel like what are you doing next, B?
So next right now, man, I'm sitting on so many songs, man. So I'm actually working on another EP. It's gonna be called Trust and Free. That's gonna be the next step if I don't drop and I'm also, like I said, dropping that visual to Far East Side Free. But the next step will be dropping Trust and Free, putting some more music, just doing a whole bunch of content. My short-term goals, like I said originally, is the Midwest, then it's East Coast, then it's West Coast. So I got short-term and long-term goals, man, just trying to get them all knocked out the park and check them off the list.
For damn sure. You got to definitely tap in, you know what I'm saying, with the West and the Midwest um fleet members because, bro, this here is an easy win. You feel me? You
Yeah,
throw this in a rotation and get them rocking out. You went crazy
for
on
sure.
it. So, you know what I'm saying? Once you
For
get
sure.
that visual up, tap back in with us because we can
Will
add that
do.
video to the site with a link. And also, right now, Serato allows us for the longest time to play video. And we
Okay.
have some of the best video DJs in the world. You know what I mean? So hit us up, send us that video so we can get that to them and they can put that in rotation on a video link tip. You did?
Man, will do. Will do.
Man, so what you got coming up? You got any shows coming up? Do you got any other type of entrepreneurial things you doing that we need to tap in with?
Yeah, so like I said, I got Streets coming up August 24th. I'll be performing at 10:50 at the Hi-Fi Indie in Fountain Square. Um, let me think. Got Art in the Park August 31st. Don't know what time I'm gonna be performing yet, but I do got Art in the Park August 31st. Then I also got another event with my guy Jake Shot It. He's putting together an event for an album, for a visual album he put together um, with various artists from Indianapolis. And we got a show for that September 14th. Don't know what time I'm performing that day, but I will be performing September 14th as well.
No doubt, man. Well, we definitely gonna stay tapped in with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We appreciate you spending the time here with Straight Official. Is there anything, you know what I'm saying, you want the world to know? Is there any advice you want to give out, you know what I'm saying, the cats trying to get in this game? Just give us some game.
For one, get to know me. I ain't going nowhere.
Right?
I'm gonna be in everybody's face. Feel me. I'm applying pressure. It's a whole lot of pressure, you know. And just anybody coming up in the game, man, do what you got to do to invest in what you love, whether that's a 9 to 5. I understand some people take risk to provide money for their family, but always remember the downside to that is you could throw your life away. So just be mindful, but do what you got to do to invest in what you love. Don't give up. You know, forget the image. You know what I'm saying? Be you. And just, man, like I said, man, do what you got to do to invest in what you love. Put the music out. Don't hold on to it. Content, content, content. That's the advice I can give out.
No doubt. I don't know if you were aware of the chat. My boy Wild West, you know what I'm saying, from Knoxville, Tennessee, said, man, that track right there, woo. Like he didn't even have no words, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, I like this vibe for sure. And
That's all.
he's supporting you out in Knoxville, you know what I'm saying? He's a club and radio DJ. So I'm knowing he's gonna give you some spins on his platforms as well.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Luke,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And everybody else was just throwing you straight fire, man. So, you know,
That's
you
all.
got support all across the country right now. And like I said, tap in with the Midwest Fleet DJs, and we'll get this into our sharing room where all the DJs come and get their music so they can pop this joint on too. You know what I mean? And just keep on doing what you've been doing. Give us your social media, give us an email where we can send drops, scripts, so on and so forth, and just stay in touch with TGI Free.
All social media platforms. The best way to get in touch with me, I ain't gonna lie, is social media right now. It's at IMTGI Free. That's at IMTGI Free, and that's on everything. On Facebook is Apollo Freeman, but for the most part, at IMTGI Free. That's even my YouTube. Email. My email is UVT underscore music 66 at yahoo.com. I do have another Gmail. The Gmail is TGI free at UVT music. But I'm more active on the Yahoo as of right now. But for the most part, social media is definitely the best way to get in touch with me. That's at IMTGI free. Follow me, I'll follow back, and I'll definitely reach back out to you if you hit me up.
No doubt. I definitely just followed you. I'm gonna put my email in there so I can get that DJ pack so we can go crazy with it and I can get it to the other DJs.
For sure. For sure. Make sure y'all tap into the content on my page as well, man. Share it, like, repost it, whatever y'all rock with, man. Tap in, man. I appreciate y'all for sure.
Absolutely. Man, well, thank you for spending your time with us, Straight Official Magazine, this afternoon, man. Hopefully, peace and blessings to you, your family, and your team. And keep on doing what you're doing. And salute, King. Straight Official, we giving you your flowers. We love it. Keep it coming, bro.
For sure. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
All right. Well, that concludes this call with the Straight Official Magazine. If nobody has anything to say, we up out of here. Have a